Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we will delve into a comprehensive analysis of Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of July, 2025. And now we aim to provide you with an even more in-depth look. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any vital updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the potential of AI and receive free price predictions and detailed analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since April 24, 2025, our system has identified Microsoft as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.24. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have reaped a remarkable gain of 32.33% since we first designated Microsoft as a buy candidate 65 days ago. This yields an average return of 0.50% per day since its classification as a buy candidate. The stock currently resides in the midst of a strong upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The ongoing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 21.62% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 15.58% to 24.55%. When we examine the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 11.30%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 19.59% and positive 11.60% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $412.10 and $571.97. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline, Weaker Technical Forecast for Microsoft as Stock Downgraded to Buy Candidate. The Microsoft stock price experienced a decline of approximately 0.236% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 28th of July, 2025. The price dropped from $513.71 to $512.50. Throughout this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 0.95%, with a daily low of $510.14 and a daily high of $515. The price has seen an increase in 6 of the last 10 days and has risen by 1.88% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume decreased alongside the stock price, which is generally considered a positive indicator as volume should typically align with stock movement. On the last trading day, the volume declined by 5 million shares, with a total of 14 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $7.3 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock reached $518.29, while the lowest price was $344.79. Currently, the price stands 1.12% or $5.79 below the 52-week high of $518.29, which also marks the all-time high for this stock. As we dive into an exciting earnings week, Microsoft finds itself in the spotlight alongside fellow tech titans, preparing to report its fourth quarter results this Wednesday. The anticipation is heightened by the impressive 35% growth of Azure, which, coupled with a staggering $315 billion backlog, positions Microsoft strongly for robust earnings. This surge in cloud services underlines how demand for artificial intelligence integrations is reshaping the tech landscape. In a strategic move to enhance its browser offering, Microsoft has also launched the Copilot mode in Edge, leveraging artificial intelligence to provide a more intuitive browsing experience. This initiative comes amid a resurgence in competition within the browser market and reflects the company's commitment to reclaiming market share from dominant players like Google Chrome. The ability for artificial intelligence to assist users in real time is a game changer that could draw more users to Edge, potentially boosting Microsoft's overall market presence. Long-term, these advancements in artificial intelligence and cloud technology are foundational for Microsoft's financial health. Analysts are already optimistic, with forecasts estimating significant upside potential for MSFT, possibly seeing stock prices target as high as $600, backed by substantial earnings per share growth, driven by artificial intelligence integrations averaging significantly across business operations. In the short term, the upcoming earnings report could create volatility in the stock, but holds potential for positive momentum, provided it meets or exceeds expectations. Overall, Microsoft's strategic pivots in both artificial intelligence and cloud solutions suggest a favorable outlook for investors. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 24th of July, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned Microsoft a outperform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Microsoft an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned Microsoft a outperform grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned Microsoft a outperform grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Microsoft a buy grade with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock a general neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts award the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The Microsoft stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there's a general buy signal arising from the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at $509.76 and $494.10. However, a decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact the near-term development of the stock. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, July 25, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by approximately 0.236%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. On the last trading day, volume decreased alongside the price, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 22 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 66 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 61 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 52 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $477.40 and $425.40. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may then decline to the next support level. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $477.40. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $425.40 and $395.26. Generally, the stock tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk associated with this stock is considered quite low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $4.87 between its high and low, which represents a change of 0.95%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 1.28%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the P/E ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This P/E ratio is relatively typical, often observed in companies with established track records or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $3.35. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $513.71. If you do not own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a point to contemplate swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft faces its first support level at $477.40. If this support level remains intact, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 15th of July, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 32,344 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 77,066 shares of common stock. On the 12th of June, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,217 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Rodriguez Carlos A. conducted an insider purchase of 72 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Pritzker Penny S. conducted an insider purchase of 23,063 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 41.788. Overall, insiders purchased 112,554 shares and sold 209,540 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $493.80, reflecting a decline of 3.65%. This stock experiences very low daily movements, which translates to a minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal following a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Microsoft stock to perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our recommendation from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of July, we anticipate Microsoft will open higher by 4.5 cents and begin trading at $512.55. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.